Dinouniversity! Hello, everyone! Pete the Penguin here, and today we're going on a wild adventure into the world of some of the most misunderstood birds on the planet, vultures! Now, I know what you might be thinking. Vultures? Aren't they just those spooky birds from the movies? Well, get ready to be amazed because vultures are actually pretty incredible, and they play a super important role in keeping our planet clean and healthy. So, strap on your safari hats, and let's soar through the skies as we meet some of the coolest vultures from around the world. First up, let's meet the Griffin Vulture. These big birds are the giants of the vulture world. With a wingspan of up to 9 feet, they're like the jumbo jets of the bird kingdom. Griffin vultures live in Europe, Asia, and Africa, and they love to glide over the mountains, using the warm air currents to stay up in the sky for hours without flapping their wings. And guess what? They can spot food from miles away with their super sharp eyesight. Talk about an eagle eye. Oops, I mean a vulture eye. Now feast your eyes on the king vulture. Just look at those colors. Orange, yellow, blue, and red all on one face. This royal bird lives in Central and South America, and it's known for its powerful beak, which is perfect for tearing into tough hides. The king vulture might look like a show-off with all those colors, but it's actually pretty shy and likes to stay hidden deep in the jungle. But don't let that fool you. This vulture is the king of the cleanup crew. Next, we glide into the shadows to meet the black vulture. These guys are found in the Americas, from the southern United States all the way down to South America. The black vulture might not be as big as the griffin or as colorful as the king, but it's got something just as cool: teamwork. Black vultures often work together in groups to find food, and when they do, it's a feast for the whole flock. They're the ultimate team players. Say hello to the bearded vulture, also known as the lammergeier. This vulture has a rock star look with its dark feathers and that cool beard. But that's not the only thing that makes it unique. Bearded vultures have a diet that's 80% bones. Yup, you heard that right. They eat bones. And they have a special trick to get to the good stuff. They fly high up in the sky, drop the bones onto rocks below, and then swoop down to gobble up the tasty marrow inside. Now that's what I call a smashing meal. Let's head over to North America to meet the turkey vulture. Now this bird might remind you of a certain Thanksgiving dinner guest, but the turkey vulture is no turkey when it comes to finding food. These vultures have an incredible sense of smell, which is pretty rare in the bird world. They can sniff out their next meal from miles away, even if it's hidden under leaves or buried in the ground. With a wingspan of up to 6 feet, they're also expert gliders, making them the silent stalkers of the skies. Now, let's travel to the forests and plains of India to meet the Indian vulture. These vultures are a little smaller than some of their cousins, but they play a super important role in keeping their environment clean. Sadly, Indian vultures have faced some tough times recently, but conservationists are working hard to help their populations recover. These vultures remind us how important it is to protect all creatures, big and small, because each one has a job to do in keeping our planet healthy. Next up, let's take a trip back in time to ancient Egypt with the Egyptian vulture. This small but mighty vulture is also known as the Pharaoh's chicken, and it's famous for being one of the only birds to use tools. That's right, Egyptian vultures use rocks to crack open eggs. They'll pick up a rock in their beak, toss it at the egg, and then enjoy a tasty snack. Smart and resourceful, these vultures show that even the smallest birds can do big things. Finally, we soar over to the African savanna to meet the whitebacked vulture. These vultures are the most common in Africa, and they're always on the lookout for their next meal. Whitebacked vultures are known for their speed and agility. They can spot food from high in the sky and dive down at lightning speed to get there first. They often gather in large groups, making sure every bit of food is cleaned up, leaving nothing to waste. Wow, what an adventure! From the towering griffin to the colorful king, the bone-crunching bearded to the egg-cracking Egyptian, vultures are truly amazing creatures. They might not always get the love they deserve, but without them, the world would be a much messier place. So the next time you see a vulture soaring high in the sky, remember, they're not just scavengers. They're nature's cleanup crew, keeping our planet clean and healthy. Thanks for joining me on this vulture voyage, and I hope you'll keep exploring the amazing world of animals with me, Pete the Penguin. Until next time, keep your eyes on the skies.
Subscribe for more videos!